Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday, the 4th of April 2020 and we're still in Jackfield. Just over there in front of you, or in front of us, is the Half Moon Inn. And right behind us is the various stages and slopes where I recorded my previous video about Jackfield so far. In fact, just up there, a few yards up there, is where I was only standing a few minutes ago. And I just wanted to take this time to add to everything that was said in the previous video. And here we are. Jackfield. Stabilising a landslide. Rock revetment is the engineering term for the large rocks placed at the river's edge. They are used to protect the riverbank from being washed away and also combine with the rows of buried piles constructed in the slope to support the lower hillside. The creation of the revetment involved reshaping the riverbank and carefully placing the rocks into the bed of the river using mechanical diggers. The rocks came from a local quarry in Leeton, Shropshire. Working with the Environment Agency, Telford and Wrekin Council carefully designed the revetment to create an uneven river edge. This will promote quieter areas of flow suitable for fish and small invertebrates. In addition, willow species have been planted into the revetment. The resulting root systems and shading onto the river's surface will create a beneficial habitat for many aquatic animals. And you got some pictures of everything that was going on, and an article extract from the engineer showing the Victorian land stabilisation scheme at Jackfield. What were the boiler shells used for? The boiler shells that you can see in front of you formed part of a Victorian attempt to I'll say that again, shall I? Because I'm sorry for the mistake. The boiler shells that you can see in front of you formed part of a Victorian attempt at land stabilisation. This scheme was undertaken in 1882 by George Moore to try and stop ground movement affecting the Severn Valley Railway, adjacent to the Moore's tile works. Old iron boilers were filled with concrete and inserted into the hillside at regular intervals. The method used was described in detail in his article in The Engineer in December 1882, and appears to have been successful for a number of years. The boiler shells eventually ended up in the river following later landslips. They were removed from the river as part of the revetment works. And if we walk up this way, up this path, these are the boilers that was just being talked about. And if we just continue up the path, just want to go to that sign up there as a nice way to finish off what I've been doing so far today. Jackfield, stabilising a landslide. The solution to the problem. Jackfield is part of an active landslide system. Beneath your feet, weathered mudstones, clay and industrial waste sit on a polished slip surface which allows these deposits to slide towards the river. The Jackfield stabilisation project uses engineering solutions to prevent land movement. 2,500 steel reinforced concrete piles have been set into the rock up to 15 metres below the surface. So it looks like this particular sign just repeats and says again information already talked about in previous signs in this video and my previous video here in Jackfield. But yeah, there we are. The landscape in front of us and the Half Moon Inn pub way over there. So yeah, it's been a really interesting day today, making a couple of videos about Jackfield and the local history and the engineering project that happened here. Be great to come back here again over the summer in a few weeks' time. And just a look at Jackfield Church. So yeah. On that note, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all for taking the time to watch these videos made today. And I'll see you all soon in the next video. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and have a good weekend.